Well, we first showed you this video of a bobcat after it wandered into a school in Eugene last week. Now the Humane Society of the United States and other animal advocacy groups are raising concerns, say they are appalled by the way Oregon state officials euthanized it.
Fox 12 has learned that state officials used blunt force trauma. Fox 12's Brenna Kelly is live in studio tonight. And Brenna, how did we get to this point?
Well, Wayne and Nora, you may remember this video. It's from last week. It's the first of 2 kittens found at Oak Hill School in Eugene. Lane County Sheriff's deputies brought the cat to the Oregon State Police Fish and Wildlife Division, and it was euthanized humanely, state officials claim, by blunt force trauma. Animal advocacy groups now say OSP did not follow protocol.
You guys should probably all back up just a touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what unfolded last week after staff members at Oak Hill School in Eugene found a lost bobcat that had wandered inside. The Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife said bobcats are usually not considered a human safety threat due to their small size. However, officials say it was displaying abnormal behavior, which led wildlife biologists to consider it a potential human safety threat. According to the ODFW, in consultation with their agency, the bobcat was euthanized by the Oregon State Police Fish and Wildlife Division.
We are able to humanely euthanize it, and that's what happened to this cat.
This is Joe Stack, assistant district wildlife biologist with ODFW, and his comments last week. He says the bobcat was humanely euthanized, and in an email obtained by Fox 12, he says by way of blunt force trauma, citing guidelines from the American Veterinary Medical Association. But Fox 12 has discovered manually applied blunt force trauma would not fall under humane euthanasia of a young bobcat. The guidelines read in part, blunt force trauma to the head has been used primarily to euthanize small lab animals with thin craniums. Under general recommendations, it reads, the method of euthanasia should be replaced as much as possible with alternate methods.
It's for neonates, for very small baby animals that have very thin skulls. Certainly not an animal of this age. It would never be applied in this situation. It's stunning that they would even reach for that.
Brooks Fay is the executive director of the National Wildlife Advocacy Organization, Predator Defense.
It went from bad to worse to horrific. Every stage of the handling of this poor animal was done incorrectly. I have never in my 40+ years of doing this work seen anything more outrageous.
He and officials with the Humane Society of the United States are calling this act of euthanasia a lethal overreaction. Fay says the bobcat never deserved to be killed in the first place.
This was blatant animal abuse and torture. We have to not be so detached from nature. We share this planet with these animals, and to respond the way that these agencies have responded is wrong.
As for the second bobcat, ODFW captured this video of it being released back into the wild Friday after a physical evaluation showed the cat to be healthy. And I talked to ODFW today. They continue to call what happened a, quote, humane method of euthanasia. They referred me to the Oregon State Police, who, despite repeated attempts to reach for comment, did not get back to me. Reporting live in studio, Brenna Kelly, Fox 12 Oregon.